Hello, pile ones. If you chose the Ametrine crystal, this is going to be your reading, and we are going to be asking the question, is this a good idea? Okay, yes or no, is this a good idea? So we're just going to be tapping into the energy that is surrounding you and whatever the situation is where you're kind of needing that yes or no answer to whether or not this is going to be a good idea, and seeing what comes through. Okay, so let's just get right into the reading. The first card that we have here is the Two of Swords, and so right off the bat, this is more like a maybe. Okay, there's more information though that we need to get, because there may be, it's like you can go either way with this, but this particular reading for you, pile one, is going to let you know moving forward, like what's going to be the outcome if you do decide to move forward with this. Okay, so let's get some more more information to clear this up for pile one. We have follow the leader, and then we've got rescue in reverse. Okay, so the indecision here is making a lot of sense because it seems like you've got the choice to either move forward. I mean, like, you can go either way. So what's coming through with the situation, it's like something, it seems like you want to save something, you want to rescue something, possibly restore something. What's coming through is like, should I try this again? Should I try this again? Should I put more time into this and trying to restore it, trying to rescue it? Is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? That seems to be the question. Like, is it a good idea to continue on this path? Okay, and then we have follow the leader here. Basically that's saying I believe you know the answer to this. You have the wisdom of, like, you have the ability to look at the past to see how things have been going. And it's almost what's coming through. It's like wanting to whip a dead horse. We are going to get some more information on this for you, though. And following the leader is like leading by example. If you're asking about something that has to do with another person, if you're wanting to influence how they are showing up for you, whether it's in a relationship or a friendship or, like, you know, in a business or something like that, the best way to handle this, if you're wanting to influence how they show up for you, is basically do your own thing. Be the example of the behavior that you're wanting them to display to you. So if this is personal and you're wanting them to show you some respect, you're wanting them to treat you right, you're wanting them to do this and do that, first of all, it's like you need to peel your energy off of the person and trying to, you know, or I should say wanting them to change how they're doing things. Just peel your energy off of them and just do your own thing. You know, stick to doing your own, you know, just do a really good job at doing you, taking care of yourself, treating yourself good, following by, you know, leading by example. And the way that happens is people will just automatically kind of start to, and what I'm hearing is when you peel your energy off of this situation and you actually just kind of tend to your own needs, be it in your own personal life or business, you're going to see very quickly what the answer is. And I'm actually hearing you know what the answer is. It's just like you're kind of wanting just confirmation. What I'm hearing is there's nothing that you can actually do to change the path, like the outcome of the path that you're on. You can change you know, going from this path to this path, But it's like you're on a certain path right now and you're hoping for a specific outcome, and it's like nothing that you've done so far has really changed or has influenced it that much. And so what's coming up with the Two of Swords energy, it's like you may have to, at least for the time being, explore a new path and let this path just kind of develop and do what, what it's going to do. But we will delve into this more. Let's get some more information on why, about this being a good idea or not for pile 1. Give us more information about this situation for pile 1. Let's clear up some of this confusion for pile 1. The Moon. All right, so some things are being hidden. Why is the Moon here? What's being hidden? Why is the Moon here? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a lot of major arcana. A lot of major arcana. All right, so this is whatever this is, there's like a lot of karmic implication. And when I mean karmic implication, I mean like this is lessons needing to be learned. We've got Judgment here with Justice in reverse, so things are unbalanced. Right now, things are not fair. They're not in your favor. And maybe that's what you're not realizing, is that, this is possibly a chapter that needs to be closed out. Like the path that you're on, it's like you've been on it long enough without it yielding much fruit. And you still have the ability to continue on the path that you're on now if you want to, but it's almost like, are you going to be okay with not having the results that you want? Yeah, with things, just everything is very unbalanced. But you know that. You know the answer. And it's a difficult thing to kind of know what needs to be done. And yet, because I have a feeling like you want things to work out, whatever this is. I feel like you've put in a lot of time and a lot of energy into this this person or the situation or this business or this friendship or whatever. And it's very difficult for you to want to just kind of like, not saying that abandon it, but definitely withdrawing your energy from it and focusing it back on yourself, restoring yourself. Let's get some more information. What's the best next step for pile 1 to take in this situation? What's the best next step for pile 1? Look at all this, you guys. All this. We got the Hermit. More major arcana. Lessons needing to be learned, really, is what's coming up. The Hermit is like, okay, yeah, that's more like withdrawing your energy. Leave it alone, basically, is what it's like. You need to withdraw your energy, withdraw yourself, possibly, if that's something that can be done. And you are. It is going to, this may leave somebody feeling like they're left out in the cold. You may be feeling like you're left out of the cold by walking away, but you have the upper hand. Right now, for whatever reason, you staying on this path, staying in indecision, you don't have the upper hand. Things are unbalanced and not in your favor. And I feel like, so walking away from this, there's two things that are coming through. Just apply it where it resonates. It's a general reading. You may be afraid by walking away that it's going to leave you out in the cold. It's going to leave you destitute. It's going to leave you wanting. This may also be talking about leaving someone behind that has put you in that feeling state or put you in that situation. Like walking away, you know what I mean? And with the Hermit energy, that's like more of a permanent split. But the Hermit energy really is withdrawing your energy from outside, outside sources. Stop giving your energy to what is leaving you feeling dead. Not really dead, but very unfulfilled. Pentacle energy does have to do with materialistic things. But it also can just talk about feeling in the dark, feeling left out, feeling abandoned, forced to fend for yourself. Okay? But that's the guidance. The guidance is to do that, to leave that situation that is keeping you feeling that way. Whether it is a person, a relationship, a friendship, a business. All right. Let's see what... If they withdraw their energy, what can they expect to happen? What is the best possible outcome if they go the other way, basically? I'm hearing there's nothing left for you here. I mean, I know that sucks. I've been there. But staying where you're at now is doing nothing but draining you of your vital creative energy, your vital force energy. I mean, it's not really constructive for you. You got the King of Wands. Okay. Why is the King of Wands here? The King of Wands is somebody that is very passionate. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So what this is saying is that, okay, the first thing that came to mind is there's an energy here, and this can be your energy, okay, whatever resonates, or this could be signaling somebody either you are going to come into like union with, that you're going to meet. Okay, so I'll tell you first what popped in my head. This is an energy that is going to come in. Whether this is going to be your energy and this kind of energy is going to be restored. So King of Wand energy is just very passionate, very creative, always inspired, very motivated. And if this is a person, they're also very attractive. If this is speaking about yourself, it's like you're going to kind of restore your self-confidence about yourself, about your attractiveness. If this is talking about an actual person, okay, this is someone that is coming in who's very creative, very passionate, very motivated, very, very inspired and inspiring. You know, if this is not in regards to you wanting or looking for, a romantic relationship, you can just disregard the part about this person being very, very attractive, very charming. And what I'm hearing is that either way, I feel like, okay, whereas now, I feel like you've been having to work really hard and getting no results. I would say little, but I really feel like you're getting no results. In fact, I think the more that you're working at trying to make this work, the worse, the more that it's depleting you. This is, whatever the situation is, it's draining you, it's taking from you, okay? If you decide to detach yourself from this person or the situation, whatever it is, not only a renewed sense of passion and motivation and inspiration will be coming in, be it a person or just an energy that's going to be restored in you. It's not going to be anything you have to work hard at all. Okay, Eight of Pentacle energy, when it's reversed, is like, you know, kind of taking a break from work, not having to work very hard at all, just kind of, you know, like I said, it's like withdrawing your energy. So if this is a person, this means that you're not going to have to work hard at all to make things work with this person. Whether this is an employee, a business partner, a business in and of itself, like a new business opportunity coming in. King energy is very mature. It's very masterful, very respectful, very responsible of the energy that they, you know, reside over. So this person is not going to just like, you know, start a whole bunch of projects or kick something off and not finish it. Okay, very mature energy coming through. So if you like, if this is a person and it's about a romantic relationship, this person is not just gonna start something with you and not finish it. Okay, and this can be energy that you are going to be coming into embodying yourself as well. All right, so if you leave this situation behind, you know, like I said, we've got a lot of major arcana popping up, and so this is kind of like, this is a lesson that you're needing to be learned. This is like a lifetime lesson. It's a karmic lesson that's needing to be learned. And what is being suggested, now of course you have free will, but right now what's being suggested is to just withdraw your energy completely from this person, the relationship, the business, the partnership, the friendship, whatever, because it's not serving you at all. It's not doing anything to fill you up. It's actually depleting you. And welcome or allow or look forward to this new energy that's coming in that you're not going to have to work hard to maintain. Okay, if this is you personally, it's like you're not going to have to work hard to maintain motivation, inspiration, passion, any of that. It's just going to be there, okay? All right, let's keep moving. Okay, so let's look at what may need balancing. What may need balancing? Balancing for pile one in relation to this question to kind of help them along their way. We'll get 3 cards from this deck for pile one. What needs balancing for them, please? North Node, a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. And there we have karmic destiny. North Node is all about life purpose. So this situation, you might be asking yourself, like, what was the purpose of it? There's some lessons in this, some karmic lessons, some very valuable lessons for you to, you know, like, basically it's what it's saying is not all is lost. If anything, this situation or this experience taught you some very valuable lessons. But what needs balancing out with you at this time is just reestablishing a sense of direction, reconnecting with your sense of your life purpose, and that might be what you need to focus on. And I feel like some of you actually thought that this situation was part of that. And so there may be some grieving, like part of Hermit energy is really withdrawing your energy to go within, to really, you know, do some deep soul searching. And we'll get some more information now. Let's get a couple more cards from this deck for pile 1. Ooh, we got Mars energy coming up. Very fiery. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting Mars energy though in a sense where it's like where it's conflicting. It's almost like you may have been, what's that word? Withdrawn, maybe, as far as like your needs, standing up for yourself and stuff like that goes. It's like you need to reconnect with this King of Wands energy within yourself. Like, you know, standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, standing your ground, asserting more of your will. If something doesn't seem right, or it doesn't feel right, or it doesn't feel fair with the Justice in reverse here, to let that be known. Yeah, Mars in this this King of Wands energy really. And then we got the flower moon coming out with the divine feminine, ripe time, beauty, washing away sorrow, celebration, fun, and fertility. So some good, I mean, good experiences, fulfilling experiences are coming. Like if you choose to divert your path and go a different way, to go a separate way. This feeling in this Five of Pentacles energy, I mean, look at that. It looks dark. It looks sad. It looks sorrowful. There's grieving here. And you're kind of feeling like, you know, if you go this separate way, you're just going to go headlong into this process. But what you're not understanding is that that may be true while you kind of adjust to starting a new path and releasing the former one. But you're not going to be here very soon. There's a whole new experience and a whole new life awaiting you if you decide to separate and go your own way and, you know, try something different, try something new. Healing and growth, you know, manifestations of seeds planted. Like I feel like on the path that you're at now, you've been planting plenty of seeds. But the ground is very barren. There's no nourishment there. So nothing has been able to grow. This is why you've been left in this Five of Pentacles energy. You keep spending and spending and spending your energy, your creative energy, and nothing is coming of it. But that's going to change. There is more fertile ground on the path, you know, on the next path over. Okay? We're about at the end of this, you guys. Let's get some more guidance or clarification for pile 1, please. Celestite says, I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. On the back it says, improve spiritual communication skills, interpret signs and symbols, experience connection with angels and spirit guides, and feel serenity and calmness. A lot of you, I feel like this was part of the divine plan for some reason, okay? For some reason, this experience that, you know, where you're kind of at a fork in a road that's brought you here, for whatever reason, has been part of the plan. It's been part of guiding you in your life purpose or towards your life purpose. And, you know, if you feel alone in this, like if you're going to have a really rough time separating yourself from this situation that's leaving you feeling drained and sad and whatever, besides like connecting and making new friendships and you know, things like that, connect to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to the universe, source, God, however you want to term it. because there is going to be a sense of peace. This energy is going to leave. Okay, first of all, what I'm hearing is if you continue on the path that you're on now, this is going to be the energy you're going to stay in. Okay? The soil here on this path it's dead, it's barren. And I feel this has something to do with someone else. Okay? And so the next path over is where peace is. Peace, I'm hearing prosperity, King of Wand energy, which is, and then you have Mars, which is a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy coming your way, a lot of energy. You're going to have a lot more energetic resources to work with, which is also going to help you manifest whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. Right now, your energy is being drained. You have very little manifestation power on the path that you're on right now, okay? You know what? I do want to do this one. Let's see how this works out, though. This is usually for love readings, but we're going to see how this works out for this one. All right. Let's get some more information about what they can expect if they start on the new path. What's the new path going to bring them, please? What's the new path going to bring them? Pile 1. All right, that's enough. What will the new path bring? Pile 1. What will the new path bring for pile 1? Okay, obstacles and challenges, fireworks, loving, passionate intimacy. Okay, so we'll tie this in here in a minute. Moving on to the next. Spotlight, all eyes on you. We'll get one more. All right, fairy dust, imaginary, false, too good to be true. Okay, so this is the struggle. The obstacles and the struggle is kind of what's going on within you right now. And then we've got imaginary, false, too good to be true. It's kind of like, there's almost this sense of you kind of resigning to the path that you're on for some reason. Like it's too good to be true that there is something else available for you and that it will be damn near effortless to achieve. But on the new path, though, you guys, we've got fireworks. So this could mean that if this is talking about a person, that it's just the chemistry is going to be off the hook, okay? If this is talking about like a new business opportunity, it's just going to explode because your manifestation ability is just going to just exponentially increase. What I'm hearing is that with the ground on this other path being so fertile, because your energy is being restored, that you are going to be able to manifest or call in either the new person that's going to be very passionate and fiery and just wow, right? Or the new business that's just going to be just successful almost from the jump, okay? It's just everything over on this other path is just so much more fertile. More promising. If all you do would move on to the next, like the spotlight right now. So here we go with the follow the leader. Here's what I think you have an issue with, you guys. I think you have a problem following and not leading. I think you have an issue for some reason with being in the spotlight. You kind of shy away from it for some reason. And this is partly why I feel like you've been on this journey, on this certain path for so long, because it's almost like, I don't know, it's like you don't trust yourself, really is what's coming through. But the guidance here, for the most part, it's like it's up to you, obviously, it's up to you. But I think you can tell very easily where the more promising path lies. Okay, so let's get more guidance for pile 1. Let's get 3 cards from this deck. We have energy, intensity, passion, and power. This keeps coming up, you guys. This new path is so promising. Right now, it's like you're being drained. Something's draining you. Something or someone is draining you. And that's what you need to break away from. Heart with emotions and intuition. So this is like a balancing. It's a balancing of the inner feminine and inner masculine. Emotional fulfillment is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we've got an intensity, passion. So there's going to be a lot more energy going and coming like from like your heart space. Okay, so this is whatever this new path is, whatever it is in regards to, is going to be very fulfilling on an emotional level. If it involves your life purpose, obviously, yeah, I mean, whatever. And you know, you could be manifesting a counterpart, you know, like a romantic counterpart, if that's what this is in relation to, that is actually going to be a part of your overall life purpose. Let's get one more card from this deck, please. Yeah, see, lessons, wisdom through mistakes. It's on, what's that saying that they say, like, don't continue to cling to a mistake just because you spent so much time making it. That sounds kind of harsh, but you know, how much more time do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't want to sound too harsh. I know where you're at. I've been in similar circumstances before. Okay, all right, you guys, we're gonna get one more card, just kind of a parting message from your higher self. Ooh, 6 of Wands. I love it. It says victory is in your grasp. Get ready for your celebratory dance. You have earned the rewards. The actions you have taken have brought you to this place. You should feel good about your accomplishments and enjoy your moment of recognition. And you guys, what I just heard is all the seed that you sown into this, you know, this barren land, whether it's a person or an endeavor or whatever, is not lost. It's not lost, actually. What's that saying? It's going to be restored to you tenfold. It's going to be restored to you tenfold. It's not lost. Along with the lessons and everything that you have learned, you are going to be rewarded, because the seeds that you had sown were, you know, with good intentions, very good intentions. Your heart was in the right place when you were sowing those seeds. Okay, so your higher self really is just wanting you to know that don't worry about whatever time or whatever resources, whatever energy that was put into it, because you know it will be made up for. Okay, it will be made up for. All right, you guys, those were your messages, pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed it. Do me a favor and comment. Let me know what you thought. And if it did resonate with you, just smash that like button for me. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will meet you at the next reading. Thanks, pile 1. Hello, beautiful pile 2s. If you chose the rose quartz stone, this is your reading, and what we're going to be looking at today is this a good idea? We're going to be tapping into the energy of the situation or whatever it is that you are asking about, and looking at the energies that are making it up to see what is going on with either the yes or the no. Okay, so the first card we've got 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this energy is more like it's not a good idea at this time. Not at this time. Okay, with the 3 of Wands in reverse energy, it's almost like the energy or the foundation that has been prepped or laid up to this point, it's like it's not a good idea to keep building on that foundation, because that foundation, the proper prep work has not been done. the proper planning or the organization or something. There's something going on with the building up to this point, the structuring, that if you continue to build or to pour your energy into it, it's just all going to come toppling down. Okay, so it's almost like we need to go back and look at and revise, rebuild, kind of like let things, you know, go back and maybe like patch up where the structural damage came in. Huh. So some damage may have been done up to this point, but it's like something needs to go back, something needs to be revised, something needs to be patched up, kind of like, it's like, you know, because if you continue on down the path where things are at right now, it's going to be even more, the destruction is going to be even worse. Okay, so like if you continue to pour your energy into this thing without going back and patching things up where they can be patched up, without doing the revision, then more catastrophe awaits in the future. Okay, so it's like, no, not at this time. But it seems like, it feels like there is something that can be done to kind of help to reinforce the foundation and the structuring, so that you got to take some time to really go back and redo some of the things that may have not been done right the first time. Okay, and then we also have a one ring circus in reverse. Let me check the guidebook on that one, you guys. We got number 15. It talks about setting boundaries. Sorry, my allergies are just bad. So that may be what needs to be done. Like maybe up to this point, some boundaries have not been set, and it's caused someone or a lot of someones to get away with things or do things that they should not have. That may have been cause of structural damage, and apply that information where it fits. Okay, it's a general reading. So that's the thing. It's like, no, not at this time. The proper boundaries are not put into place in order for, like, you can move forward if you want to, but if you want to move forward, things are not good in their current condition. You want to put the proper boundaries, the proper reinforcements in place. You really want to make sure to take some time to get that foundation nice and sturdy, so that when storms and stuff like that do come, the structure will stand the test of time. Okay, and the structure may be you, it may be you. But we'll get more information, okay, regarding whatever the situation is for you guys, pile 1 or 2. Sorry, pile 2. All right, give us more information about why this is not a good idea at this time. What's going on with pile 2's foundation? And I hear that you guys already know what the answer to that is, but we'll see if there's any hidden influences that you may not have considered or you don't know about. Give us some more guidance about this, please, for pile 2. Give us some more information about this for pile 2, please. Oh, you guys, holy moly. All right, we got the Emperor in reverse. Then we got the Lovers in reverse, okay? Both major arcana. This is important energy, very important energy. So the Emperor in reverse is talking about, if it's talking about a person, all right, it's talking about somebody who they didn't take care, they didn't do their job. And we're not talking about an employee not doing their job. When an employee doesn't do their job, it's not really going to cause too much of an upheaval. But when you have the main, like the boss, the owner, you have the CEO, the person on top, when they're not doing their stuff, the whole thing just comes falling down. Now, I don't know if this is indicative of you or someone that you've been dealing with, okay? You have to put it where it fits. And so this person or this energy, it's a person, okay? Whether it's you or somebody else, this person was put in charge of something, and they did not make a good leader at all. They did not do a good job at all. And it's almost, here's the thing with the Three of Wands. The good news is here, you guys, is that you're catching this early. This is being caught early for the vast majority of you, because we have the Three of Wands here. So the Three of Wands energy, when it's upright, talks about, you know, you've gotten past the planning and the organization phase, and now you're just kind of waiting to see what results are going to come. So I feel like you guys are at the very beginning of this, and you're catching it early, okay? Well, then we got the Lovers in reverse, and so this could be talking about a separation. It could also be talking about a decision that's needing to be made that is being avoided. And this is a big decision. Now I can see why the foundation wasn't really, why it's not where it needs to be right now. The good news is, though, is that very little of it has actually been laid. Like, it's at this point, it really is just the foundation. Maybe the foundation and the main structures and stuff. And so the good news is that if need be, if you have the ability to go back and look and see where things can be improved upon, then you can, you know, basically, I guess, save this, whatever it is, save this relationship or whatever. If this is talking about another person, that's a whole different story, okay? This is a general reading, you guys. If you want to book something private with me, details about that are in the description box below, okay? If this is something where you are that emperor, you are the emperor energy, and this is something that you have control over going back and rebuilding just on your own, then that's the good news, because you can. You're at the stage right now where not all is lost. In fact, you're at the very beginning. It's not going to be very difficult for you at all to go back and restructure things the way that they need to be restructured. So what this looks like in the terms of like a relationship, like a brand new relationship, you can go back and reestablish boundaries where you may not have done them before. Like, you can actually go back and have that conversation that talks about deal breakers, that talks about boundaries, what is and is not okay. Okay, and if that causes the relationship to not work, well, then the good news is that you learned that before you invested way too much of your time into it. Okay, and you know, you'll be able to move forward knowing what needs to be done the next time around. Okay, so let's find out what's the next, what does pile 2, what's the next best step for them to take right now? But like with these two being major arcana, this is like the universe is, you know, your higher self is really like, you need to stop here. Stop here, look at this, where things are at. Do not build more at where the foundation is at right now. Don't do it, because if you move forward in this direction on this path where it's at, a lot more problems are going to happen. Like, you may think you've encountered problems up to this point, but it's not going to be anything into comparison, and it's not going to be anything in comparison to what lies ahead. If you continue building on this faulty foundation, okay? All right, what is the next best step for pile 2 to take, please, regarding this situation? Okay, be done with it. Damn. I don't mean to be so straight like that, but that's basically what the energy, that's the guidance that's being communicated to you. And I have a feeling that you guys are like that. You guys are just like, give it to me straight. Just tell me what I need to do. No fluff. Just tell me. And this is it. Death. Put an end to it. Where it's at right now. Put an end to it. Okay? Dismantle that foundation. Not to say that it can't be rebuilt, but it's like there's a line drawn here. Do not move forward right here. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. You can go back and rebuild, replenish, restore, repair even. Boundaries are a big thing, though. Something about boundaries. And this energy will be turned around, okay? This energy will be turned around. And what that means, like with the energy being turned around, that means, the Emperor energy and the Lover's energy will be upright. So it's going to be the foundation is going to be very, very good. Okay, with Lovers in the upright position, that just means like, making the right decision. Everything's going to be in harmony between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, it can also talk about soulmate energy as well. All right. But for the most part, I feel like the Lover's energy is more about a huge, like a life-changing decision. Okay, and the life-changing decision is all about restoring at the helm what needs to be there, whether this energy is talking about you or talking about somebody else. Okay, but it's like don't move forward. Not in the present state. Okay, you need to go back, revise, revisit, relook. That's really the energy that's coming through here. All right, why is Death here? Why is Death here for pile? See, when we got the Four of Wands energy in reverse, which is very, very, very parallel, okay? Very parallel to the Lovers. It may have, like, if there was another Lovers card in this deck, it may have come out again. But the path that you're currently on is not going to lead you to anything really worth your time and energy. At all. All right, so what is, oh wow, oh my gosh, you guys. Holy crap, you guys have so much. Okay, so whatever it is you're asking about, there's a lot of weight in this. A lot of importance. This, like, what you do from here on out, whether you decide to go back or to go forward, implications on both sides are huge. Why is this Devil energy here? I'm not even going to elaborate on that. I'm just going to ask, why is this Devil energy here? Healing. Okay. Healing from this Devil energy. Right now, oh, you guys, yikes. This is like what you have. Healing, okay? So what might be going on, this may be energy that's hidden, that is an operation that you're not seeing, or influencing energies. If you put, like, separate from this path over here, all right? There'll be healing here. Whatever this energy is, this could also be Capricorn energy, okay? Aquarius energy a little bit too. It's anything that kind of has Saturn influence in it. Mostly Capricorn, could be some Aquarius energy in there. Well, the star is Aquarius energy as well. There's healing here, okay? If you go the route of either completely separating yourself and going down a completely different path, or if it is something where you can go back and like relay the foundation, set up the boundaries and stuff, that'll be good. Because I'm seeing, like, for some reason, and I don't mean to scare you, it's nothing like that, but like, I'm putting in quotations, the devil is knocking at the door. And that's what the Death card is here for. Like, you have the ability to completely shut that out, whatever that energy is, and heal. This can be something that's been following you around for a while. This energy. This could be something like maybe past life influencing. If this is a person that you're dealing with, it could be definitely something karmic that could have very destructive influence on you in your life path. But with all this major arcana here, there's definitely karmic implication. Okay, so for some reason, this energy, it's like what you are facing now, thank goodness you're catching it early on. Or I'm hearing it could take you a lifetime, this lifetime, to clean up. If you continue on the path you're on now without going back and redoing the restructuring work, whatever that means, apply it where it resonates. Okay, you guys, let's see, we'll get some more information. What do I want to pick up? Let's do stargazing. What do they need to balance? What are they needing to focus on? We've got opposition coming out. It says unbalanced, calls out, mirrors, confronts, power struggles, polar opposites. Okay, so this is just more of the unbalanced energies coming out. We'll get three more cards from this deck. We got the 6th house, and this is talking about daily routines, health, diet, work habits, pets, fitness, skill. Okay, so this is basically, if this is something doing with work, mainly I feel like it has to do with something with the daily routine. Habits. It says specifically work habits, but it doesn't necessarily have to be work habits. I keep hearing there's something in the details. There's something in the details. Go back and look. There's something in the details that need to be looked at, that need to be changed. Something with habits as well that are that need to be, that's part of what needs to be restructured. Let's get a couple more cards for pile 2, please. Something in the details. You guys will have to comment and let me know what that means for you. If you know, if it's nothing too sensitive, obviously. Something in the details. We got conjunction, which is funny because opposition and conjunction are like on opposite sides of the spectrum, okay? Opposition talks about maybe a loss of power, or at least an imbalance of power, and then conjunction is like joining forces. Empowerment, activation, intensifies, joining, I just said joining forces, that's funny. Focus, concentration, strengthening, prominence, and authorizing. That's more Emperor in the upright energy though. Emperor in the upright energy. Why is conjunction here? Let's get one more card from this deck for pile. Lunar eclipse, what we just went through. Okay, this is a timeless reading. But at the filming of this video, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus was just like 2 days ago. Okay, dramatic change, shift in perception, unveiling, dissolution, cycles, endings and beginnings, and transformation. That's more with the death and the devil, and well, all of that really. Death, devil, and the star energy. I feel like you're going to be joining forces with basically your higher self, your spirit guides, you know, the universe, source, God, however you identify it as, to put you on the path that you need to be, so that the Emperor in reverse and the Lovers in reverse energy can be restored to what it needs to be. Which, you guys, the Emperor in the upright and the Lovers in the upright, those two energies like together, like, oh my gosh. Unstoppable, okay? Unstoppable. We will keep going. Let's see. Let's get, ooh, what guidance does pile 2 need right now? What do they need to do or focus on? What do they need to do or focus on to align them or keep them aligned with their highest good, please? Pile 2. in regard to this situation. We got Pyrite. It says, my confidence is rock solid. I take positive action to manifest my goals. And then the other side says, maintain an organized approach to life. Manifest goals with ease. Experience a solid foundation. Be a solid foundation. We've been talking about that. Be grounded and focused and realize financial freedom. Okay. I'm just kind of leaving this here so that you can maybe take a snapshot of it. And then that's, you know, the affirmation. My confidence is rock solid. I take positive action to manifest my goals. See, whatever this issue that you are inquiring about, you have control over. You honestly really do. Even if there is someone else that is involved, I'm hearing this is your boat. This is your boat. If there is anybody that you have given the power to, let's say like if you are the one who is supposed to be at the helm and someone else is running your ship, it's like throw that person overboard. Take back over it. Not to say that you can't, partner up with somebody, but make sure that whoever you are giving that power to, because that's a lot of power. If you're giving somebody power over, where you're going, if you believe in a higher power beyond yourself, and you've given somebody else the power to maybe make you happy or make this thing come to pass or whatever, it's like whoever is at the helm right now needs to go. And if you are at the one that's at the helm right now, basically what that is just saying is that the good news is you can turn things around very quickly. Look at the details, look at your routine, look at how you are getting your needs met or the needs of the business or the friendship or whatever it is you're inquiring about, because you have the power to completely turn the ship around, whether it's changing what you do on a regular daily basis or changing the person that's at the helm of the ship. Okay. Whether that person needs to be, updated, they need to be briefed, they need to be reprimanded maybe even, or they just need to be replaced. Okay. Because it almost feels like what's happening, what's been going on just is not working. Excuse me. Allergies. All right, you guys. Let's get some more. All right, so what can pile 2 expect if they follow the instructions? What is coming? Oh, fireworks. All right, so this kind of has Ace of Wands energy to it. So renewed inspiration, renewed passion, renewed motivation. Like the floodgates are going to be opening as far as just like creativity goes. Newness, passion. Okay, if this is in a relationship, then that's just speaking about passion, motivation. Okay, if this is speaking more about like business and stuff, it's kind of going back to the drawing board. Like right now you're at the 3 of Wands in reverse. It's like you're going to go back to the drawing board, and it's almost like the slate is being wiped clean, and you're going to be able to just do things all over again. And the good thing about it is right now, you guys, you have 20/20 vision, so you can get to go back and completely redo things over if you want to. Okay, which is going to lead to whatever's going on, like all this blocked, reversed, challenging energy. You're going to be able to reset that foundation, start all over, and what that's going to do is set you on a path where you're going to be experiencing love, passion, intimacy. Even if that's in regards to business, like you're going to be fulfilled in that way. Okay? You're going to be fulfilled in that way. We also have celebration, which is the Four of Wands energy in the upright, where we want it to be. Four of Wands energy also speaks about it's more soulmate energy, marriage energy, partnerships that are very harmonious, that work out. Okay? And feelings of celebration, joy, being in the party mood type of thing. Let's get 3 more cards from this deck for pile 2, please. I'm hearing like you need to go back to the drawing board though. Some of you guys may need to speak your mind. Express yourself a little bit more. I'm having a really hard time with my throat chakra right now, which just speaks about expression and communication. There may be something that you're holding back that you need to talk about. There may be a talk you need to have with someone about something. Okay. Here we have, we got winter with frozen and no progress. We also have starting fresh. I just said that. New chapter, clean slate, starting over. Thank you for confirmation. Locked out, access denied, hard to reach. And so I feel this is talking about someone in particular. Like you need to lock someone out, freeze them out. Like whatever position they're in right now, they're not doing a good job at all. In fact, I mean, they're really effing things up royally. Okay, if this is talking about an outside person or an outside force, whomever you come into partnership with, we'll just put it that way. They're not doing their job. In fact, they're going above and beyond, not doing their job. They're actually messing things up really bad. And if they stay in the position where they're at right now, it's just going to get worse. Okay, and winter could be talking about the winter time, but for the most part, I feel like what this is saying is like this person needs to be freezed out. They need to be denied access, like demoted. Okay, at the very least demoted, if not outright fired. Which is a very just kind of blunt upfront advice, but I'm kind of picking that up that you guys may be in that energy, like that's what you need to hear. Let's see, what else are we gonna do? We got just a couple more decks. Okay, so what guidance, what do they need to focus on? What do they need to do? What steps do they need to take? At this point in time, we have set intentions, all right? With going back to the drawing board with that Ace of Wands energy, which where we were at, yeah, the fireworks energy. Plant the seeds and watch them grow. Okay, so basically it's just going back and replanting. Set intentions. You still have the ability, like you're still on whatever timeline you want to be on. Okay, I'm hearing you still have time. You still have time. All is not lost. In fact, you just got started. Okay, so not much is going to be lost if you go back to the drawing board and try again. We also have the moon with subconscious mind, feminine, and intuition. We'll get one more card to clarify that. Let's get one more card for the moon. Or two. Gratitude. Okay, we got gratitude here, and then we also have forgiveness. Okay, it says appreciate present blessings. Definitely. Okay, definitely. I mean, there are things even about this situation that you can look back on and feel thankful for. This, first of all, that you're catching this so quickly. And second of all, that there are lessons here that you can learn, red flags, that you'll be able to catch moving forward, whether it's with, whatever you're doing now, or if it's going to be with a whole new, completely different person or situation. Okay, but set yourself free. Like, I feel like you may be kind of beating yourself up over whatever issue this is about. But, we're all on a journey. You're doing the best that you can with the information that you're given. There's no reason to, you know, beat yourself up over not having information available to you. Or even if you did, like if there were red flags popping up, it's, you know, it's all part of the journey, the learning process. And I'm also hearing to let you guys know that if there are some things that need to be cleared out in you, like if there are, like if you're having difficulties dealing with maybe some old, like some bad habits of your own, like procrastination might be coming up. That's what's coming up for some of you. A really quick way to like program your subconscious mind is to put yourself into a state of gratitude right before you go to sleep. So whatever like habit you're wanting to change, put yourself into a state of gratitude and start building that self-concept right before you go to bed, because that's the quickest way to imprint an affirmation onto your subconscious mind. Yeah, look more into that. I'll have to, it's called SATS. Let me look that up, you guys, because I know what SATS is. I just don't know what it stands for. Hold on, I'm looking up something. Here we go. Yeah, so SATS is a state that you're in right before you go to sleep. And what I'll do, maybe, is I'll link this article in the description box so you can go check it out yourself, okay? Because I feel like some of this has to do with you overcoming your own self-sabotage and self-limitations. And with the moon card coming up with gratitude, your spirit guides, your spirit, look at this, High Priestess, what the hell? All right, this is parting message from your spirit guides. It says, the High Priestess, what secrets wait to be uncovered? Who has the knowledge? Your message here is to look at all the possibilities, then listen to your higher self. The riddle for today is, how do you trust your own intuition? When you ask the right questions, you will find the answer buried in your own heart. And with the moon talks about things that are hidden. Things that are right below the right below your conscious awareness. So there's something having to do with part of your daily routine. Like you might be doing something every day that is kind of like a bad habit that is keeping you from being able to manifest or experience the life that you want. If you don't know what that is, part of being able to, discover that is simply set the expectation, set the intention that what is hidden will be made known. And then if you do know what it is, then, just start affirming the exact opposite. So if you're somebody that procrastinates, just start affirming that, I take, what's that word? Obviously it's I take action, but I take the right action at the right time. And you can program your mind, your subconscious, very easily by putting yourself in that state of what it feels like when you take action. Okay? Like what happens if you take the right action every single day? That's going to give you the results that you want. Well, how does it feel to be experiencing the results that you want? What kind of emotional state is that going to drum up for you? And put yourself in that emotional state right before you go to bed. That is the quickest way to imprint anything on your subconscious mind. Okay? All right, you guys, those were your messages. I really hope that they resonated. Do me a favor, comment below and let me know your thoughts. What did you think? If it did resonate, smash the like button for me, share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will catch you at your next reading. Thanks, Pile 2. Hello, my wonderful Pile 3s. If you chose the beautiful natural citrine point, this is going to be your reading. And what we are going to be looking at today, you guys, is we're going to be connecting to the energy of the circumstance or situation that you're inquiring about whether or not it's a good idea. Okay, the yes or no, whether or not it's a good idea, and giving you the answer that you need to make the decision that you need to make. Okay. Okay, basically it's just to help you either move forward or go a different direction. All right, so let's just get started on your reading. And here we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. This is not a good idea, okay? That's what's coming through immediately. Like, is this a good idea, yes or no? This is not a good idea. The answer is no, okay? But of course, we're going to delve deeper into that, give you more information maybe as to why it's not a good idea, what may happen if you continue on, information like that to kind of help, settle your, so you can make peace or acceptance or anything like that that you need. And then we got storm fields, okay? Yeah. A lot of drama. There's a lot of drama associated with this. And the book says that an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you, things that you've left unattended. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. What's coming up, you guys, is that there's some kind of a break. Like, you need to pull your energy away from this person, the situation, or whatever. Like, pull your energy away from it. I'm kind of getting almost hermit energy, like completely withdraw your energy from it. Even if it's just temporarily, for things to kind of like even out or settle down. Like, in other words, don't take any action. Don't try to force a change. Don't try to fix it or change it or do anything. Just completely withdraw your energy from it. Let's get some more information for you guys, though. I'm hearing you don't have all the information. There's some stuff that's being hidden from you. But the Eight of Swords in reverse, there definitely is, you do not have clarity. And I can see with the Storm card here why. Things are very clouded with the High Priestess in reverse here. And it may very well be that it's because you're ignoring your intuition. You're trying to figure out a way forward, and your intuition is telling you not to move forward. It's like almost like to go find cover, to get out of it. Like, go the other direction. If you see a tornado coming, you don't want to, rush headlong into it. No, you go find shelter, or you just evacuate. You know what I mean? Evacuate is the best thing to do, especially if you see a tornado off in the distance. Like, if you know destruction is coming, like, don't just wait there and hope, ride out the storm and hope that everything is okay. It's like, no, you evacuate and you get the hell out of there. You get the hell out of there. Move camp. Move camp is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get some more information, though, for pile 3. And with the citrine here, you guys, the citrine, I love this stone. This is one of my favorite stones. This is a very powerful, it like connects with the energy of the sun. You guys have a lot of power at your disposal, okay? You absolutely do. Well, yeah, so we'll see how that message displays with what's wanting to come up here. Get some more information on this for pile 3, please. More information for pile 3. What? Why is this not a good idea? Let's get some deeper. Let's delve deeper into this. Why is this not a good idea for pile 3, please? Is there anything hidden that they need to know about? Like, what might be hidden? What is going on? Five of Cups with the Two of Wands in reverse. Definitely a sense of disappointment here. Emotional unfulfillment. Because possibly of a lack of planning or someone not making plans. But the storm almost talks about like, hold on, I'm trying to put this information into words. You don't have all the information available to you to really move this thing forward. You're being kept in the dark about something. You're trying to make plans, right? You're kind of in the preparation phase of getting things going. But you're being kept from being able to really formulate a plan to get things going, set things up. You know what I mean? Kind of being held in limbo. It's like you've almost been given this project, this, thing that you need to do or complete, and you're trying to, put together a to-do list, you're trying to make plans, you're trying to do things like that, and something is keeping you from being able to make those plans. Interesting. And it is leaving you very disappointed, feeling very unfulfilled. Why is this Two of Wands here? Why is this Two of Wands here? The Page of Swords. This could be speaking about, this is just, there's information that you're not being given. Or it could be information that you're being given and you're not wanting to face it. But for most of you, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's almost like, well, no, that's exactly it. Maybe somebody is telling you something different than what you already intuitively know to be true. What is blocking clarity for you is you not wanting to face what you intuitively know. The problem is here is you're wanting to move forward in a certain direction. You're trying to force an outcome that can't really be forced. You have all the information that you need to make a decision, to either set things in motion or to scrap the plan altogether and go back to the drawing board. But you're not you're not facing it. That's the primary message here, but of course we're going to get deeper into it, okay? What are the best next steps for pile 3 to take in regards to this information? King of Pentacles. Not taking really good care of what is at your disposal. Explain this. How do we rectify this King of Pentacles energy? How do we rectify this King of Pentacles in reverse energy? There's the Ace of Swords again. Oh my gosh. Basically, you guys, it's looking at the information that's available, and you have plenty of information available. The Page of Swords energy is about communication, but it's also about information, and it's usually about things that can be, you know, researched, found online, social media, things like that. There's lots of information at your disposal. I think you already know everything you need to know, and you're blocking it out. You're wanting to move forward anyway. And what you're being told is if you do, you're going to be put right into the middle of the storm. It's going to be so, it already is, it already feels it already feels full of drama. But you trying to ride out the storm, it doesn't matter. It's like you've built your home right in Tornado Alley, hoping that, you know, the fact that it's Tornado Alley is going to change. It's like, no, it's not going to change. You can either, you know, try to build a house that is, you know, like a damn fortress. Basically, it's saying, you know, make peace with the fact that you're in Tornado Alley and you're going to have to be dealing with these tornadoes on a regular basis. Or you can jump ship, relocate, get the heck out of Dodge, so they say, and, you know, go find a more peaceful, secure place to live, you know, metaphorically speaking. You always have a choice. You can stick it out, but just know, you know, you're going to be dealing with the same shit, you know, over and over and over again. You know, is it something you really want to try to make peace with and accept and just deal with the storms every time that they come? Or, you know, are you going to go ahead and relocate to an area that is less drama and to a place actually where it's more conducive to a more peaceful, happier, you know, lifestyle? You already have everything you need to know. You already know it's Tornado Alley. You know why it's Tornado Alley. Yeah. Okay. Tornado Alley, for those of you that aren't, like, you know, in the United States, there's like a literal area of the United States where, you know, whenever it's tornado season, you just expect, you know, tornadoes to hit. You know, places that are in Tornado Alley are built for more for tornadoes. Basements, shelters, you know, stuff like that. You know, I'm in Tornado Alley. This is how I know. And we are taught in school what to do in the case of a tornado. Like, you know, we have regular tornado drills, okay? And I really feel like that's what's going to be happening with you if you continue on this stretch. It's almost like, you know, you're just going to be continually prepping yourself how to handle the tornado when it comes, okay? It's just never really feeling a sense of ease. So the Three of Cups usually denotes the third party situations. This is not going to change if this is talking about a love relationship. There's going to be cheating. There's going to be third party relationships. You're always going to feel like you're in competition with somebody else. The Moon card here is denoting that you're going to know this. Maybe you live in like a small town or a small province or something like that, where it's like this person is going to let you know that you're not the only one. What is this one? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, like I said, you're being guided to, like, well, and this is what it's saying. It's like if you continue to go down the same road, the outcome is going to be basically more of the same stuff. You're just going to be a lot more aware of it. A lot more aware of it. All right, so what we're going to do now is see what needs balancing, you guys. What needs balancing for pile 3? If this isn't speaking about a third, like about a love situation, there's just a lot of this could actually go the other way with business as far as that goes. Like it could possibly talk about like a coming together of forces, and not being in the dark about what is going on within, you know, within the business. Going back to the drawing board and setting things up the right way is going to put you in a more advantageous position. And you're not going to feel bound. You're not going to feel blindfolded. You're not going to feel like you're left in the dark about anything. And that's true whether or not this is about a relationship or about, you know, something else other than a relationship. Like the blindfold is coming off. That's what I keep hearing, especially with the moon in reverse here. The blinders are coming off. Be that good or bad. Well, I mean, it's always good to not have the blinders taken off, but the thing is like, are you ready to really face what you have been blinded to? And it could be a good thing when the blinders come off and you could actually say, oh, you know, I actually didn't have anything to be afraid of, or, you know, now that you can see things very clearly, at least now you can make the decision that you need to make to, you know, stay or move on, right? All right, let's get, let's get 3 cards from this deck for pile 3, please. Second house. All right, talking about material possessions. This is also Taurus energy because Taurus is the ruler of the second house. So material possessions, money, work, income, values, aesthetics, luxuries, security, attitude towards possession. So this could be talking about, you know, focusing your energy or actually balancing out this aspect of your life. Maybe focusing so much of your energy on this person or the situation may have caused this area of your life to kind of wane a little bit. We'll get some more information though. Clarify the second house. Why are they needing to balance out the second house? Maybe it's the influence of those things. Hold on, we'll get some more information. Security. Huh, okay. Well, and then we got more earth element, which, you know, Taurus is an earth sign. With stability, the physical world, nature, practicality, solid foundations, you need to start focusing your energy on balancing out whatever is influencing your physical realm. Like, you know, so if what you are dealing with right now is more relationship based, it's like, if you choose, okay, withdraw your energy from whatever it is that's causing all this drama and focus it more on things that you can control within your physical realm. Focus more on work, you know, adding to your income. Just be careful, I'm hearing, you know, don't overspend. And focus more on I'm hearing that you may need emotional stability and you're going about getting it the wrong way. Like if you focus on, and there's 2 things here. Like you may go towards material stability, physical stability, in hopes of achieving emotional, like a feeling of feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling grounded and stuff like that. And for some of you, what it's saying is like, you know, just focus more on enjoying your physical surroundings at this time. Because whatever it is you're putting your focus on now it's not bringing you any enjoyment. It's not bringing you any kind of a sense of fulfillment. In fact, we have the 5 of Cups, which is, you know, disappointment, emotional unfulfillment. And so it's like, you know, for the time being, start doing things that are within your control that give you a sense of stability, a sense of safety, a sense of comfort. You know what I mean? start pouring more energy into things that make you feel rooted and grounded, and start doing what you need to do to build a solid foundation, whether that is, you know, in the area that you're at now or in a whole completely different new location and environment. All right, let's get one more card from this deck for pile 3, please. Chiron, healing needs to be done. Healing the soul's wounds, pain, gifts, cleansing, spiritual growth, teacher, wounded healer, amends, and illness. This is healing, though. There needs some healing needs to be done here. Focus on your healing and your spiritual growth. Focus on the lessons that can be gleaned from this situation. Maybe take the time away from this destructive situation or this dramatic situation, and maybe go make amends with people who, you know, you maybe not make amends, but like reunite with people. Maybe being in this situation had caused you to maybe withdraw. I feel like a lot of you actually did kind of go into hermit-like energy, and you may have separated yourself or isolated yourself from, you know, friends and family who really loved you. And it's like, go ahead and take your energy away from this dramatic situation and start pouring your energy back into, you know, friends, you know, relationship with friends and family, children if you have them, your community, your physical environment. Maybe add to your community, you know, maybe start doing things with people in your community that you have shared interests with, like build on your physical surroundings. Build on where you're wanting to set up roots, and maybe even if that means completely changing where you're rooted at, you know, your environment, moving different communities, moving to a different place, that kind of thing. Let's get some more guidance for pile 3, please. Blue tiger eye. It says, it's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. The back says, calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life and increase emotional balance. Exactly. Perfect for like this reading. It just coincides with it just so perfectly. Okay, so let's get some information on what they can expect. What can they expect if they just stop putting their energy in this and start focusing it on something a lot more constructive for them? What can they expect? I'm hearing you know why. You know why this isn't a good idea. Like, you know exactly why it's not a good idea. And I think it's like you're hoping something is going to change. And it's like, no. The only thing that's going to change is your ability to just deal with more shit, really. Or, you know, your decision not to. All right, let's information for pile 3 on what can they expect, basically, if they move on a different path. They relocate, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else, with someone else. Yeah, what can they expect? Or I go alone or whatever. Blocked ascension, so stagnant. So it's talking about rerouting, okay? That's the basic thing. It's like you got to be rerouted. Reroute, relocate, move away. We also have cycles, repeated patterns, learn to break free. It's like whatever it is you're hoping is going to change in this current situation is not going to change. It's going to be just part of a cycle, continued cycle. Sheltered off. It's funny because I'm like tornado, and here we got sheltered off. It says trust issues and insecurities. That's not going to end here. I guess what you're wanting to know is what's going to happen if you stay on this course, because that's the information that's coming out. But what it's saying is, like, you know, you need to break free. What is best for you, I should say, what is best for you and your highest good is to break free, to relocate, to reroute, you know, take a different route, try, you know, go along a new path. That's too many cards. Let's get 2 more cards from this deck for pile or 3. 3 work. All right, we've got winter with no progress or frozen. Okay, so if you stay on this route, nothing's going to be gained. In fact, you know, things will probably be lost if you do. And we also have a sour patch with hot and cold mixed feeling off and on. Open up, shy, timid, and reserved. Yeah, I feel like this situation really kind of is doing a number on your self-worth, your sense of self-worth, which may be why you're having such a hard time just going a different way. All right, let's get some more information, more guidance for pile 3, please. We'll get three cards from this deck. All right, we have trust, faith in the power of the universe, lesson, wisdom through mistakes. We'll get one more card from this deck, please. Energy. All right. So we have energy with intensity, passion, and power. And I feel like, okay, so there is intensity, passion, power where you're at right now. I'm picking up. What I'm hearing, though, is that it's very destructive. Very destructive. Actually, the intensity, passion, the power is why you're staying, because there's just little breadcrumbs of it, like you, or little momentary experiences of it. Not realizing that it's that same intensity, that same passion, that same power, when it's in the destructive mode, that is causing all of this damage. And what I'm hearing is that you're having a hard time believing that you'll feel this sense of intensity, passion, or power with either anyone else or on any other path. And the lesson that you need to learn is that that's not true. You need to have faith in you need to trust in the power of the universe, that there is actually another path that is exactly what you want it to be, where you're feeling intensity, passion, and power more often than not, with zero drama. And some of you have a hard time believing that that's even possible, and that might be like something that you need to look at, because we manifest our reality all the time. There is a path out there, okay? There's a path out there. There's many paths out there, you guys, where you know, you're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling whole, you're in love with life and everyone that is in it, and you're happy and you're joyful as your default emotional state. Okay? You just have to have trust in the universe that that is true, and it is true. Here we've got the Lovers. It says, look for the common ground. Sometimes it is hard to find the balance between what is best for you, best for your partner, and best for the relationship. Focus on the good rather than the bad. Your guides are with you. Listen to that higher self to make the best choices. Okay? What this is not saying, pile 3, is to ignore the bad. Okay? If you are perfectly fine with learning how to come to terms, peace, and acceptance with, you know, occasionally having to deal with a very destructive force like, you know, a tornado, which would be akin to, like, if this is talking about a romantic relationship, somebody's cheating or stepping out or anything like that, having affairs, whatever. Or if it's talking about business, you know, maybe somebody coming in and you know, spending all your money, or just being in a work space where, you know, someone's stealing your work, or you're not being valued. Basically, you're not being valued, okay? If you are okay with coming to terms with not really being valued, or or your needs not being met, you can stay where you're at. You have that, you've got that, that free will to do so. What I want, so what this is saying is like, you need to focus on your good. What is good about you? Focus on everything, the reasons why you are worthy to have all of your needs met, why you are worthy to feel secure and safe and comfortable, why you are worthy of, being on a path that leaves you feeling emotionally, free and secure and safe and fulfilled and complete. Okay? Yeah. All right, pile 3, those were your messages. Comment below and let me know what you thought, if it resonated. Smash the like button for me. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will meet you at your next reading. Thanks, pile 3.